devastating tornado swept across the state of Texas through the city of Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, USA. In the late evening, a powerful tornado swept through, damaged buildings and vehicles. National Weather Service official did not confirm the destruction was caused by tornado. The Arlington Police Department said it was helping the fire department repair damage throughout city, including ripped roofs of houses. It is also necessary to find out whether someone suffered the impact of the elements. Although the National Weather Service still has not confirmed it was a tornado, meteorologists have suggested the damage may have been caused by a Category F1 tornado with winds up to 178 km/h. In Vladivostok, with the help of a drone, removed the work of an industrial climber, which cleaned the cloths of the bridge to the island of Russian. In Vladivostok, completely restored heat supply. The height of the structure is 324 meters, and the climber is almost at the very top. The videos are actively discussed in the local segment of social networks. The comments are very different. Someone expresses admiration and gratitude. Others are asked the question, are there still not robotic devices created that would take on such work? Bridge to the island of Russian, where there is a Far Eastern Federal University and several settlements are located, closed last Saturday from the icing of the bath, after the past in the city ice rain. Opened the bridge promised on Monday, then Wednesday. Today in the Telegram channel of the government of the Primorye there were reports that traffic on the bridge is closed until November 26. There is a ferry. Ferries go every 2 hours, but who want to move from Island City and back is much bigger than they can accommodate. More than 100 black dolphins, bottlenose dolphins, have thrown ashore the Chatham Archipelago, 680 kilometers southeast of New Zealand, and killed. Rangers arrived on the scene, found dead 97 black dolphins and 3 bottlenose dolphins. Another 26 animals were alive, but rescuers had to put them to sleep because they had been on land for too long and could no longer return to sea. In September 2018, a mass death of black dolphins was already recorded on the northern coast of the Chatham Archipelago. On November 30th, more than 50 animals threw themselves on the shore and were unable to return to the sea, and a week earlier, rangers recorded the deaths of 150 animals off the coast of Stewart Island. In Dagestan, wind strength is expected in areas of the sea. The Ministry of Emergency Situations of Dagestan warns about the strengthening of wind in the Republic in the next hours. On the shores in the sea, a strong northwest wind of up to 25 meters per second is expected. The height of the waves will be 23 meters. Due to adverse weather conditions, the regional mess asks residents and guests of Dagestan not to make long trips, and trips to avalanche areas of citizens are warned to be vigilant and cautious. Tropical cyclone Gaudi, which struck Somalia on Monday, claimed the lives of 8 people and also damaged roads, homes, fishing boats, communications towers and power lines. The cyclone brought torrential rains and damaging winds, predominantly to the Basasa and Hafan areas in the northeast of the Puntland region. Although the cyclone has already weakened, fishermen have been urged not to go out to the sea, which remains unsettled because of high winds. Sudden floods and severe lowering temperatures have also caused death on known number of cattle base. It is known for its ports, from where Scot meat exported to the markets of the Persian Gulf countries. The underwater vehicle with people on board went down to more than 10 kilometers. 2 times in the history of mankind, the underwater vehicle with passengers on board fell to the bottom of the Mariana Depression 1 time. This was succeeded by American scientists who plunged to a depth of 10,928 meters early last year. Now this achievement has been repeated by Chinese scientists. On the device driver developed and created in KNR, they fell to a depth of 10,909 meters. The main problem of sorties to such a depth is a huge pressure thicker than the water. At the bottom of the Mariana Depression it is 705 kilograms per square meter. On the Chinese underwater vehicle has perfectly transferred such the impact of the technology that the process was applied. In addition, the device was equipped with a sonar that allows not to get lost underwater, and a robot, a manipulator collecting samples of underwater biological material. Do not forget, please subscribe to the channel and put likes. For us this is very important. In China, the snowstorm affected about 5,000 people. In the north of China, snowstorms raging since last week bring significant trouble. Only in the autonomous region of Inner Mongolia from bad weather about 5,000 people were affected, hundreds of flights were cancelled, expressways and schools closed. In some areas the height of the cover is almost 20 centimeters. Damage from bad weather has already amounted to nearly $2,700,000. The invasion of alligators the size of a dinosaur impressed eyewitnesses in Florida. In a short time noticed 2 huge alligators in size resembling dinosaurs. The first alligator impressed eyewitnesses when he slowly crossed the golf course. In the city a month another crawled to the flooded roadway for flood. In the Everglades National Park in Florida, Mississippian alligators, also found in North and South Carolina, Georgia, Texas, and Louisiana, are common. There are specimens up to 5 meters in length, but on average they grow to 3 meters at a weight of up to 200 kilograms. Tanya forced the northwest of Russia with rains. Another cyclone that originated over the Atlantic and received from our western colleagues the name Tanya. The upcoming night will go to the north of the Gulf of Bothnia and begin to spoil the weather in the northwest of Russia. Under his influence in Karelia, Murmansk and Arkhangelsk regions the wind will rise, sleet, in places strong. In Leningrad, Pskov and Novgorod regions, which will fall into the warm part swirls, sleet will gradually be replaced by rains and noticeably warmer. Special thanks for your comments and support of the channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so as not to miss the latest events on Earth. Wait for new videos tomorrow.